Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to be reviewing and testing out the brand new Jeffree Star Thirsty palette. So firstly, thank you to everybody who voted on my Instagram stories as to which palette to review for today's video. I really do appreciate that. This is obviously what you guys voted for and wanted to see. So straight up I can tell you, I'm so impressed with the packaging. The texture on the outside of this palette, the detail that's gone into it is just really awesome in my opinion. So opening it up, and this is what it first looks like. So again, all that texture of, water and I guess the inspiration of summer is definitely there. And then just open it up. And this is what we've got. Just gonna remove the shield. So yeah, as you can see, definitely these colors here are inspired by summer. They are absolutely beautiful. But yeah, look, just having a complete look at this palette, I am so inspired to do a really colorful look for you guys. Oh my god, my hair is driving me insane today. It's definitely hair washing day, and I've done everything I can to avoid doing it because I literally am washing my hair like every 2 days and it's driving me insane. Anyway, back to the palette. I am definitely wanting to create something that is going to be really colorful. So with that in mind, let's zoom you guys in a little bit and get straight to it, shall we? Okay, so I have already primed my eyes and I use the MAC paint pot in the shade Painterly as always. So firstly, I'm just going to grab my Inglot 6SS brush. It's this really fluffy brush right here. And I'm going to be dipping into the shade Parched, which is the really light, almost translucent shade at the beginning of the palette. All right, so let's go ahead and see how this goes. All right, so jumping into Taste Buds, which is the one next to Parched. Again, on the same brush, I'm going to take the color next to Taste Buds, which is Bitch. Love the name. No, we're not focusing. There we go. That is really pretty. So far, I have to say, these have blended really well. And one of the claims I know that's been widely talked about online, and definitely by Jeffree as well, is the fact that these shadows have very little to no fallout. And I can honestly say, up until this point, that claim seems fairly accurate. I don't have any fallout whatsoever. So that's fairly impressive. Okay, so what I want to do now that we've built that color up and it's nice and vibrant, I really want to get stuck into Quench, which is this one right here. It's the beautiful yellow shade. So what I want to do is I want to put that all over my lid. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a bit of a cut crease. So to do the cut crease today, I'm going to be using the cut crease brush by Sigma. Looks like this. And of course, we're just going to take a little bit of Tarte Shape Tape and just work this across the lid. So again, just remembering to place it fairly close to where your natural crease is, and then look up so it will transfer. All right, so just on a Sigma blending brush, this is the E25 brush. I know it looks dirty, but I promise you, there we go, it is actually clean. No, there we go. So the brush is definitely well coated, so hopefully this works like a dream, we hope. And then I'm gonna sort of blend it out a little bit into Bitch, which sounds so funny to say that, but I'm just gonna blend it a little bit, like into the Bitch color. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna go back to my Inglot 6SS brush, and I'm gonna go into the shade Kumquat, which is like a little terracotta-y sort of shade. And I'm just going to buff this into the my outer corner just to blend, what have we got, Quench and Bitch together. It's looking good. Then I'm going to grab my Cosette brush. It's a P360 brush. Very interesting looking brush. It's got a very sharp point at the end, but it's very, as you can see, very fluffy and flexible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some Bitch on the brush, and I'm just going to concentrate right above where we've cut the crease out. That has worked beautifully. All right, so next up we're going to grab a Morphe Y22 brush. It's got a very fine tip on it, but it's still quite densely packed. And what we're going to do is we're going to jump into Submerge, which is the beautiful blue shade in the palette. And we're going to work that on our, I was just about to say we're going to work that under our line. We're just going to work Submerge on our lower lash line and really try and blend that out. I can't talk today. So actually it's probably not as pigmented as I was initially thinking it would be. Just gonna go in for a second time. I mean, it's beautiful, don't get me wrong, it's absolutely stunning, but it's just maybe not, it's a little bit more it's more pastel than what I was expecting it to be. Using the same brush, I'm going to jump into Splash, which is the really pastel green colour. And I'm just going to use that to go straight over the top of Submerge. Just to really deepen that blue that we're creating. And as you can see, I'm not taking it all the way to the inner corner. We're leaving a little bit of space there for something else. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab my Cosette brush in the number S185, and I'm just going to use that to really just keep blending the two shades, Quench and Submerge, together, and just really use that to blend and buff this shade out, or these shades out. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is grab a little bit of Filthy Rich, which is the really beautiful gold shimmery colour, and I'm just going to place that on the inner corner. Because I think this look needs a little bit more, I'm actually going to grab my Urban Decay Heavy Metals in the shade Midnight Cowboy, this one right here. And we're just going to carve out a line over where we did our cut crease. Here we go, wish me luck. You just want to do this really slowly. So to finish this look off, I'm going to do the other eye and add some liner and some lashes, and I will be right back. Okay guys, so the other eye is done, lashes and liner is on, and to finish this look off, what I wanted to do was, firstly, I wanted to jump into my ColourPop Whiteout White Gel Liner. And what we're going to do, I don't know why I hold things up because I just know it's never going to focus. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to stencil a line in our waterline. And hopefully this will still be pigmented, which it is. Now you could leave it like that if you wanted to, because straight away that white is going to really make your eye even bigger and more open, I suppose. But that's not what we're going to do today. So what we're going to do is we're going to then grab our LA Liner Girl, LA Girl liner? Yes, LA Girl liner in the shade Mermaid Blue. And we're just going to then go over that white in our waterline. Oh, now my eyes are watering. Dang it. Okay. So I'm just going to quickly zoom you back out. And that is it, guys. That is the final look. So I know this is definitely not your everyday going down to the supermarket sort of look, but I am really excited to have been able to create something really vibrant, really pretty and colourful for you guys today. My thoughts on the palette. Look, I have to say, overall, I didn't experience too much fallout. I can definitely tell that the shimmer row is definitely different to the other palettes that he's brought out. I do own all of them, and I think that the quality in all of them is actually totally phenomenal, if I can get that word out. You know, like, I just stuck my finger in that. No, why does this happen to me? But yes, so look, you know, the color scheme overall I think is absolutely fantastic. It's very bold. It's also very much on trend. You know, I don't think we've seen many palettes coming out in the last, say, 6 months that are missing a blue or a yellow for that matter. So, you know, I do definitely think that this is very on trend. I think the quality is fantastic. I think the color payoff is great. This retails for, I think it's 54 American dollars, and you can get it in Australia for $75 from the Black Swallow website. Otherwise, you can also buy directly from jeffreestar.com, jeffreestarcosmetics.com, and they will ship to Australia. So yeah, that is my overall thoughts on the palette. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial, guys. I hope you liked the look that I was able to create. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Instagram at @raw_beauty, and you can follow me on Twitter at _RoarBeauty. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye bye.